everyone, welcome to this stream on youtube.com/JohnnyKiodini. That's me, I'm Johnny Chiodini. It's nice to be back. Hello. I've got a voice again. No, I didn't have a voice last week. I was going to say, well, I always had a voice. No, I lost my voice last week. I was sick. And I'm back, and I've had a lot of sleep. And I've got a voice again, which is very nice. I legitimately sounded like Michael Wincott from the movies. But it also really hurt. So it's very nice to be back. Welcome to this stream. Today we are playing Powerwash Simulator 2, specifically the Adventure Time DLC. I saw a trailer for this yesterday. I didn't know about it. I watched it and I went, "Oh fuck!" Like it was an insta buy. I love Adventure Time so much. And I thought, yeah, that's a bit of me. So we're gonna stream ourselves some of that, and we're gonna clean up lots of things across the kingdom of Ooh. Excuse me. I am mostly better. The illness really stuck around. Hold on a minute. I actually did do an impression of Michael Wincott as Guy of Gisborne in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Buy a spoon, cousin.
That's what I sounded like last week. What was this one? Hold on.
A long time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, great. Yeah. Hold on, here's another one.
A long time ago, I was in Burma. My friends and I, we were working for the local government, trying to buy the loyalty of local warlords by giving them precious stones.
And in 6 months, we never saw anyone. Anyway, yeah. That's what I sounded like last week. I sound like this now. That's enough of me pissing and moaning about the fact I had a cold. Let's play some Adventure Time Powerwash Simulator 2 DLC. I haven't played any Powerwash Simulator 2. As I mentioned, I bought the game. Well, I actually bought the game today. But it seems to be the same. You can't wash the cats, which is nice. Pet Bubbles. Pet Ulysses. There's more like waving at them. But it seems to be largely the same. You've got a gun. You've got 2 guns, actually. And with that, you can make things wheat. Sarah says, it's like the first Powerwash sim, but more. Which is great. Anyway, it's so good, but the controls are totally different. Shit. I have noticed, I mean, I'm able to change me... I'm able to change me nozzles. Oh. But I swear there used to be more options for making long. Anyway, it doesn't... We'll get into it. We'll get into it. Let's play the Adventure Time DLC. That's not what I'm after. I don't want things from the store. I want to... Oh, I'm literally clicking what's new. Let's go. Adventure Time? Let's go. Treehouse living room. I'm not even kidding. You won't have any extensions on the base game because it's a new game. Do you unlock the extensions in the first one? I genuinely don't remember. All I've ever done really is do the DLC. Oh, and I guess the DLC will just give me what I need. It's fine. It's not a problem. Willow Washburn says, a Johnny stream on my birthday. So excited. They always make my day. Happy birthday, Willow Washburn. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. I'm legitimately... This is a weird thing to say, because I'm in my 30s. But I'm legitimately so excited to visit the treehouse and walk around it by myself. Like, I get to visit Finn and Jake's treehouse. Like, I'm genuinely a little bit giddy about the prospect of this. And I'm going to do it. We're going to get 140 gallons of pee out of this, which is nice. So, yeah. But first, Erica Williams has done a super chat saying, good morning, Johnny and Skelly. Taking a sick day, I woke up with chest pain and high blood pressure. I'm slowly deteriorating as 40 approaches. I hear you on that one. I am sorry about the chest pain and high blood pressure. That sounds very not fun. I hope you feel a lot better soon. And I'm glad that you clocked it and took a sick day. That is very smart. Blackout has done a super chat saying, I was just thinking about how badly I needed something calm and chill, and then I get a Johnny stream notification. Got my tea, got my cat, got my stream. Life's good, simple as. Got me tea, got me cat, got me stream. Life's good, simple as. The Sebastian M has done a super chat saying, "Good news, everyone. The book game you were playing is now on PS5. Woo! The book game I was playing. The book game. The book game. The book game. The book game? Oh! Tiny bookshop? Is that what it is? Cowboy Katakuri is on a super chat saying, as someone who spent the last 2 weeks sounding like a ghoul, I'm glad you're feeling better. We'll need to be on VOD Squad as I've got home visits today. I can't wait to paint and wash your friends. I'm going to wash my friends. Oh, TR49? No, it was Tiny Bookshop. Tiny Bookshop. There we go. Oh, shit. Actually, hold on. There's one. I've got one more Michael Wincott. I sent it to my friend and he said, do Gladiator. And hold on. Oh, no. It's this made me laugh. Hold on.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North, general of the Felix Legions. The year is 1805. Napoleon is master of Europe. Only the British fleet stands in his way. Oceans are now battlefields.
Which is funny, because that's a different film with Russell Crowe in it. Right. Emma Crooks has done a super chat saying, afternoon, Johnny and LSPs. Glad you are better. This is a fun DLC. Time for a cuppa and some homemade Lady Grey tea loaf with the stream. Fancy. Hades 2 is out on PS5 today as well, so that's tomorrow sorted. Fuck yes, you're going to have such a good time. Hades 2 is delightful, and I'm very sorry to everyone who had to wait for it. Articly Sage says, did you send that to Luke? I actually didn't. I did not. There we go. Right, treehouse living room. Here we go. Come on, grab your friends. I, Princess Bubblegum, hereby dub thee the Royal Candy Cleaner. Sounds like a tough job, I know, but I genetically spliced you from the legs of a worker bee and the toughest donut I could find, so hard work is literally baked into your DNA. My friends Finn and Jake have volunteered, by royal decree, to devise a test to train you up. Do a good job, and who knows, maybe you'll get the royal seal of approval. Okay. I mean, I'm not, boo monarchies, but... Oh, this is a lot of stuff. We got some goo. We've got some... Is this crayons or paint? We've got some... I'm in the... BMO! Who wants to play video games? I fucking love BMO. Right, let's get going. Living room floor. Oh, yeah, this is the stuff. Ooh. Oh, whoa! That's fucking new, isn't it? What the fuck? Hey, Finn, I hear splooshing, sploshing, and burbling. The Royal Candy Cleaner must have started already. I'm going to put myself up here. I hear it too, dude. Neko the Kitty says, draw a bum on the floor. God damn. Ian Higton has ruined my brain. You can't say sploshing to me and expect me... This is great! Is that a steam... Is this a steam mop? Is this a steam... I've got a steam mop. They're amazing and I love them. Oh my god, it's the refrigerator, and this is where Jake makes the sandwich. Lobster soul. You can change the size of the heads of the mop too. I fucking can. Oh my god, it's enormous. Oh, this is great. The last time I played Powerwash Simulator, the first one, was when we were doing the Wallace and Gromit DLC, and cleaning the floor was a fucking faff in that one, I'm not going to lie. It says some sort of D20. A big one. Oh, should we roll it? 9. That's where Jake makes bacon pancakes. It is where Jake makes It is where Jonk Monk Bonk Honk Pong Honk That's where Jake makes bacon. I actually can't say it even when I'm trying. That's where Jake makes bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and you put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancake. Okay, now that was difficult. Sarah says, I love Adventure Time so much, I'm never not thinking about LSP. I nearly got the Ice King's crown tattooed on my leg, actually. But then I didn't. I had a little panic last minute. I was like, what if the show stops being good, or I stop liking it? I was wrong, but it was a good instinct. Yeah, Bimo. With Steam and Bimo. Oops. No, I don't want to use the soap yet. Games are good, aren't they? Look at this. This is where Finn does some moping about Princess Bubblegum. Oh, it's all go, isn't it? Right. Yeah. I'm still getting to grips with all my tools. Right. Fucking yes, Local Atlantis. The Bacon Pancakes remix with Alicia Keys' Empire State of Mind is a fucking masterpiece. It deserves to be your ringtone. Oh, that's what I hear now. It's where my brain goes when I hear that song. Bacon pancake, bam, 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 bam. Oh, Christ. There is rather a lot to do. What is button for what's the button for show me the doit? What's the, you know, the one where you ping it? What's ping? Bacon pancake, bim 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 bam bim bam. Right, the VFX says bacon pam 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 pam. I would play the Bacon Pancakes Empire State of Mind remix, but literally like the last 4 or 5 streams I've done is it Alt F4 for ping? Is it the board is up? Q, yes, thank you. Jazzy Cat Productions. Anyway, like literally the last 4 or 5 streams I've done cannot be monetized due to copyright infringement. Although some of that was just like, that's just what the soundtrack in Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Pretty sure I can't monetize the Ratline stream. Wish I could move this table. This is nice. Also, the first DLC I streamed of this was Warhammer 40k, when I was cleaning blood and goo off a tank. This is a very nice change of pace, actually. This is very, very wholesome. Very, very wholesome. Just very, 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 very wholesome. Wholesome. Oh, yeah, it does extendo. Okay. What's it doing? Oh, yeah, the floor. I haven't got to grips with all the different heads and doodads yet. Yeah. Oh, no, there's something on the wall. Ping. Oh, hello. That looks like some dirt. Yeah. Can't get past me. Don't you worry about it. Sunshine. There we go. That's nice and precise. How's the audio balance? Is it good? Is it kind of deafening when I'm also cleaning, or are we good? I imagine you would have mentioned if it was a problem. But it's nice to be sure. Sounds good to me, says Dark Animos. Alright, nice. Audio is good, can still hear you when you're cleaning. Great. I was doing some real life cleaning earlier. Cleaning my kitchen. And then I put some chicken and some salmon in a marinade. Because I'm cooking dinner for some people tonight, and I'm making banh mi. So, I made a sort of char siu marinade. I made the pickles already. Don't even worry about it. Made those a couple of weeks ago. Ah, there you are. Big bit of floor that needs a clean. Look, it's their famous tub. Oh, wait. That's... No, it is actually... Oh, it's in the show. I remember. The Erakusen says, can't believe I got here so late. Bad case of poo brain, I suppose. Who's everyone's favourite character? I used to absolutely adore the Ice King. I think I still do. He kind of got more and more tragic as time went on. Katrina Trigari has done a super chat saying, hello, Johnny and LSPs. I once again have arrived precisely when work allows. Please enjoy some treats on me. Thank you very much. I will. That's very kind of you. I hope work was good. Welcome, welcome. You haven't missed much. I've really decided to clean the entirety of the living room floor in Finn and Jake's treehouse before tackling anything else. We've also given BMO a good spritz. Blackout says, I'm not actually familiar with Adventure Time. It's great. It's the episodes are like 10 or 11 minutes long, and it starts out and it's just like, hee, this is all very silly. And then some of the episodes are like emotionally devastating in the best possible way. Like, I think the writing's very funny. The character design is great. Like, it's just a very good time. The Unmarried Witch is my favourite character, says Andy. Are you okay? Ah, Captain Crimbo says James Baxter, naturally. James Baxter. James Baxter. Oh, I love Starchy, in fairness. Or Starchy. Could have sworn I hoarder? I've forgotten how to form syllables. I really didn't talk much in the last week. This is the most I've talked, I think, in the last maybe week to 10 days. I thought I heard a cat outside, but I didn't. It's fine. I mean, it's fine if there are cats outside, I guess. Like, not great for like a wildlife if they're out there, but like, I guess I shouldn't be alarmed, is what I'm saying. Oh, there you are, secret dirt under the sofa. Yes, that is the floor done. We got 3 litres of pee. All right. For this, we will need not that. No, hang on. There we go. Right. Wide. As in, why don't you hose down the treehouse? Let's see what we got. Ah, that's very, very cute. Leaves. Princess Rainicorn, that's her name. I couldn't remember for a second there. Are these dead BMOs? Nah. Oh, Tree Trunks! Fuck, I haven't seen Adventure Time in too long. I've got all of it on Blu-ray, and I should really start rewatching it, because it makes me feel good. Can you still make rotate the nozzle? Oh, fuck yeah, there's full auto mode. I forgot about that. Well, that's a nice texture, that, look. Oh, now it's gone. Neko the Kitty says, thanks for writing bum, Johnny. Oh, it's a TV, okay. You're welcome, Neko the Kitty. I like to, oh, no, thank you, Adobe Acrobat. I don't think I do want to restart my stream PC right now. That's fine. Oh, Anonymous says, as a real-life cleaner, you're actually supposed to start high and work your way down. Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, you can rotate the nozzle. If you're playing on controller, it's L2. Oh, it's R for rotate. Alright, well, start high and low. Gotta start high and low, baby. Go on, have a little restart. Look, I'm all for doing a bit. Finn, trashing our living room for Bubblegum's official test was such a great idea. Oh, good. Why isn't it telling me what I'm cleaning off? Does it normally do that? I know, bro. How many chances are we going to get to empty the cupboards like that with zero comeback? Sarah says, I doubt your commitment to the bit of restarting. Yeah! I think it's more of a disruptive bit than I'm willing to entertain. Oh? You think they'll clean it all? No way, I went over that slime stain like 5 times. No, I'm going to clean it all, lads. Captain Crimbo says, I almost always start cleaning high as well. Oh? Well, well. I do not think I could do that. I think I would sit down. More TVs? Lads, that's too many tellies. Rosie Fletcher says, Johnny, have you seen Over the Garden Wall? I have, and I bloody love it. It's one of those things where, like, I watched the first however many episodes, and I was like, oh, this is great. This is a very good television program. And then I watched the final 2 episodes and went, oh, this is one of the greatest things that's ever been made. I understand. It's just magnificent and a perfect autumnal watch. I also have that on Blu-ray, because physical media is good. Sign up to stream, and you can watch Sign Up to Stream My Balls. They said streaming. Oh, God. I meant like streaming services. Yup. Really need to remake the I've said something I regret screen. I haven't watched Fiona and Cake though, no. Emo Crooks has done a super chat saying also, Phil says hi. Hi, Phil! He can't watch at the moment as he is at work and work sucks. I know. Can I get a shout out for him when he gets home? Please and thanks. Phil, if you're watching this, then you're home from work. And that, I think we can all agree, is a good thing. Not because you don't work hard and do a good job, but because it's nice to not be at work. So welcome in. I hope you have a lovely time watching this stream. I'm sorry what I said about what I said like 2 minutes ago. you know? Karen Dennison says, what are we doing? Power washing, is it? It's Adventure Time power washing. Look. Washing time. Come on, wash your ceiling. We're gonna wash the whole dang ceiling. Cleaning brush and lots of water. The stream is gonna end 7 p.m. UK time. Or slightly before, because like I said, I'm cooking dinner for some people tonight. I'm playing a game of Nemesis Lockdown this evening, which will be fun. I've played a lot of the original Nemesis, which is basically Alien, but a board game, but not licensed. And this is a sequel, and it looks good. So that's my evening sorted. What's everyone else doing with their evening, please? What are you up to? It's a kitchen barrel, look. Hey, kitchen barrel. Oh, yeah. It is Bibby says, I can't wait to see the fast-forward recap that it gives you because I'm so curious what we're meant to be. Oh, you can sort of see the outline of us. We are a baked good. It's very cute. Solar Lunix says, I'm trying to stay awake to write a report. That sounds like fun. Kind of. Addy says, I'm playing Blood on the Clock Tower with friends. Ryder VFX is putting stamps on envelopes. Someone knows how to have a good time. Yes, kitchen barrel. Let's clean the cooler. The cooler. The cooler. The real me Debbie says, might play Mass Effect, might dissociate, we'll see. Sounds like a classic evening. I mostly do my dissociating on Mondays, because I have therapy on Mondays. And then I come home and I go somewhere. I don't really know where. I've never actually used a power washer in real life. And I can't tell if it would be... why can't I talk? I can't tell if it would... Oh, God. I genuinely don't know if it would be... Stop trying to multitask, even though it's your job to do that. I don't know if it would be more fun than this or not. Wow, that was so in-depth. Such a great insight that I had there. Yeah, and it really took me ages to say it. I kind of feel like it would be absolutely fucking amazing. But at the same time, I don't think it would be quite the same Zen experience as this, you know? Here we go. Yeah, Rider VFX is quite fun in real life, at least for a minute. Not quite as satisfying as in the game, though. Right. This shelf's a fucker. Addy says, I've had to use one on the boat. It is very fun, but can be a bit dangerous on a roof. Yeah, it sounds like it. clean this fucking shelf. Yeah, take that, the shelf. Lovely clean shelf. I like how much floor space there is, you know? Eight. It's a lot of floor space. I moved my coffee table recently because it actually started life as a bench, and I needed it for people to sit on. And then I walked back into the main space in my flat and went, "Oh, this is nice." And I haven't put the coffee table back. There is still a bit of me that's like, no, it's handy to have, and maybe I should use it, but get soaked. But I'm also enjoying just the sheer amount of floor space. That's the most boring thing I've said all day. I think my most favourite episode, or one of my most favourite episodes of Adventure Time, is, I think it's Season 3, Episode 10, which is the Door Lords, where they're trying to get through the door that wants a song. Because it makes me cry every single time. It used to be my go-to when I was hungover and I needed a really good cry. I'd be like, yeah, I'll put that on, I'll leak out my face for 15 minutes. It's just beautiful. Madison Kirkpatrick has done a super chat saying, "Hi Johnny and Skelly Pals, this weekend I have my finals for my master's degree, so I could use all the good vibes I can get." Hell yeah. We're going to send you a lot of those good vibes, because you're very nearly there. You very nearly got a master's degree, Madison. Look at that. You've put a shit ton of work into that. And obviously the finals are going to be scary, but like, you wouldn't have got to this point if you weren't ready. Like, Skull! You're tough enough and good enough to just go out there and get yourself a master's degree, which is kind of great. Please send good vibes, everyone else. Madison Kirkpatrick would like them. I say would like them because I preclude the idea that Madison actually needs them, because I think Madison's going to smash this. But either way, the vibes. Send them, please. Realma has done a super chat saying, "Hi Johnny, applying for jobs. Wish me luck." They'd be lucky to have you, Realma. You go out there and you get that employment that then will get you that bread. Maybe apply to a bakery, then you can get bread while you're applying, while you're at work. It's Finn's backpack and sword. Shit the bed. You mean he's wandering around out there without his backpack? Ah. This sofa looks uncomfortable. And it looks like you can't get many people on it before your knees just become soup in the middle. Like, high-backed, sure. Not a very deep seat. Oh, I missed whatever Jake said. Don't sweat it. I'll stretch the leg in through the window and grab her something from the cupboard. Oh, I think they're hungry. Yeah, this sofa, I would not like it in my house. Yeah, Rihanna C says it's not deep enough. I need to be able to cross my legs and be comfy on the sofa. Same. I've got a decently deep sofa, but it's not deep enough. Like, I need a sofa that has like a 15-minute commute if you're getting off it that way. I eventually gave up and I got a sofa from IKEA, which I love, to be fair. It's extremely comfortable. But for ages, I was trying to work out if there's a specific name for those sofas that are just like unbelievably deep and really quite low. And they don't have like built-in cushions in the back. They've just got those enormous free cushions that are like heavier than a bull elephant. You know, the ones that are like, you know, those sofas where you're like, if you could kill someone with just a cushion from this sofa. But I don't know if there's a name for them. And in the end, I just went to fucking IKEA. Like a futon, but not. No, it's like just a really... It is kind of almost like a mattress, actually, but like... it's hard to explain. They've also got quite robust arms, I feel like. I had a girlfriend when I was like 14, and the sofa in her house was amazing. I still think about it to this day. She went to a different school. She actually did. Oh. Oh, I remember this. Tasteful nude. Daybed. Katrina Trigari says, I know of what you speak. I think it's like they forgot the back but put in a long round sausage at one side instead. Yes! Yeah, that kind of thing. And with cushions as dense as a black hole. Nearly went Jarl Balgruff there. Orc in the Park says, I know what you're talking about and they are amazing. Also don't know what they're called. Listen, one of these days I'm going to find out. And I'm going to get one. And you'll never see me again. Because I'm never getting off the sofa. Ping ping. It's starting to come together, isn't it? Look. Look. That could almost be a frame from your favourite cartoon and mine, Adventure Time. This is a lot of mess still. Oh god, there's more in there. Empty frame. What's in this guy? Oh, is it like a fire extinguisher? Nope, shelf bottle. Oxygen tank, of course it is. I love how obviously colourful and wonderful Adventure Time is, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, the Mushroom War," and every now and then it sort of reminds you that yeah, it's a post-apocalypse, it's a post-nuclear apocalypse television program. And when they zoom out on the land of Ooh, it's Earth with a huge chunk taken out of it. Anonymous says, black holes aren't necessarily very dense if you count from the event horizon. It's a great film. I'll give you that. What was that? Shit! Marceline says, wait, someone's playing my bass. I feel it. It's fucking Marcy's bass. Oh, I don't think she's happy about it. Oh, that episode where she sings Francis Forever by Bsky. Swoon. Is that... Oh, never mind. I thought it was the little worm that sometimes lives in Jake's Viola. Bemo's hat! Oh my fucking god, the Bemo Noir episode. Where is the sock, Ronnie? Bemo's shoe? we done both of Bemo's shoes? I feel like I got distracted. Yeah, come on, back in the main room. A window! There's so many dead TVs. Kitchen table juicer. Scans perfectly to colourful electric. Kitchen table juicer. Really wasn't expecting that. Cara Dennison just went, when I'm cleaning windows. Fucking... What's his name again? George something? Uh-oh, the board is up, says, oh my god, I've not had anything caffeinated today, and that combined with the white noise of the power washer is making me sleepy. Uh-oh. I haven't had anything caffeinated today either, actually. I'm absolutely gonna... Oh, I might make a coffee at the break. That'd be nice. George Formby. Anti-apartheid apartheid activist. Was he? Oh. Well, I don't like his singing voice, but that's pretty good. That's right on, isn't it? Not to be confused with George Foreman, the grill selling dude. God rest his weary soul. Artitley says, what would be the best IP to Powerwash? I mean, having to do the aftermath of the Red Wedding in Game of Thrones would be quite funny. I don't think it would be the best, but it would be funny. The best one. I'd love a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. Calla says Battlestar Galactica. Oh my god, can you imagine hosing down all the Vipers? Oh, that would be great. Thank you, living room wall. I keep hearing something that sounds like an owl. It is an owl. Or some sort of bird, anyway. Scooby-Doo, says Brooke Boyd. Just hosing down sandwiches. Think, Johnny, think. There must be some good ones. Oh, okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is a helpful stool for me. I could have moved it. Oh, well. This is how I clean my stove. I just stand on it and blast it with water. That's not true. I already admitted to never having used a power washer. I'm sorry. It was so credible until that point. This is where he makes the bacon. Stove axe. Every good kitchen needs a stove axe. Ghostbusters after a Slimer. Yeah, Ghostbusters could be fun. What else? Yeah, that was good. Ping. I was going to say something like the Nostromo, but after Alien Isolation, I think I would be just too residually afraid. Not really sure what attachment I'm using right now. Yeah, this'll do. Fine. The USG Ishimura. No thanks. Ding! Ding! Ooh, Power Rangers clean the Zords and Zordon. Just hosing down Zordon's fucking tube. Oh, that's much better. Thank you, Power Rangers. Oh, fuck yeah. That'd be great. It's more vacuuming simulator, but the bedroom that the ring race come to in Bree when they think they're killing hobbits and just suck up all the feathers. Excuse me. This is a fucking heavy duty stove. It's great. I'm envious of a cartoon dog and his stove. Oh, the water tower from Animaniacs. That's cute. Oh, Christ. Look at that over there, right? Hey? Right, done. Lads, you've got too many tellies. I never noticed this before in the show. They've got too many tellies. Thunderbird 2 would be a fun thing to power wash, says Specky4i. For some reason, I feel like they already have done Thunderbirds DLC, but I'm pretty sure they haven't. Quick giggle break. I'm so hungry I could eat your shoes, says Jake. Dancarillion! That's gross, dude. My shoes are stank nasty. It's fucking Finn's viola. No, not Finn, Jake. Right now I could eat them both. And your socks. Let's just go out the window and get lunch somewhere. Thanks, Viola. Oh yeah, they're right here for you, bro. Catch. Sightlines on this couch, though. Imagine you're sitting here. Where are my friends? They're over there in the knee soup couch. Again, high back, not deep enough seat. Shelby says, hello, someone's trying to grab some shut-eye in here. Check, please. Sorry, Shelby. Ooh, a fallout shelter is a good shout, Kane's child. Hollow branch. Tony B6555 says the castle from Nightmare. Oh no, my camera's gone. Great, it's doing the thing again. Cool. Tony says, have to clean the green screen and then go into it to clean different dungeon rooms. Careful, team. Right, I'm going to leave the camera off for a minute. Give it a chance to recharge, because that's what's going on. Wouldn't it be him? It's quite sinister, actually, when I laugh like that, and you can't see me. Yeah, don't worry, everyone. I know about the camera. It's coming back. Just needs a minute to recharge. Local Atlantis says, ooh, the ship from that one game, the How Everybody Died game, the Return of the Obra Dinn. I couldn't hack it if it was the same visual style, though. Right, let's try again. I hear they're reforming the Dawn Guard. There we go, there's me. Life is Strange could be fun. Powerwash the two whales diner. No, fuck. A control, like an Alan Wake Powerwash simulator. Round the Sea says, oh my god, Powerwash the hospital from Vampire. Okay, that's quite good as well. Harry's Hotel Room in Disco Elysium. Yes! Shelf sword. Shelf sword. What would you power wash from Alan Wake? You'd have to power wash the Odear Diner. Definitely the talk show set. Coffee World. The writer's room, yeah! Clean the goo off the owl. You know? Excuse me. The DFS float. The Puko knife. Ping! Ooh, the Taskmaster house. That's a good one, Red Shirt. Nightingale's chest cavity. You know, there's so many things you could clean. Powerwash the Cenobite domain from Hellraiser, says Northern Bass. I've heard worse ideas. Andrew Thomas says Necropolis on Sea. It would just be skull, 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 skull. Ah, come on. Okay, that actually was quite easy. Bing, bing. Bing, bing. Ah. I'm amazed actually they didn't do Powerwash Among Us DLC. Maybe the art style's just not right. Scrub bucket table. This is not. Look at this. We're 74% of the way done. There he is! It's the waving snail. Oh, sorry. Oh, no. Sorry, waving snail. Hi. Cara Dennison says, love being in chat with 200 other people just discussing places we'd love to power wash. Oh, God, if they did a London Underground fucking... Oh, that would be great. Ah, just do a tube train. Power washing the fucking smooth as butter interchange from the Victoria line to the Bakerloo line at Oxford Circus. Oh! Oh! There's a subway station in Power Wash Simulator 1. Ooh, okay. Articulately Sage says that would involve knowing what a Bakerloo line carriage looks like clean. True. I like the Bakerloo line. The train stock is... It reminds me of a very old train stock that had wooden floors. Also, for those of you who don't live in London, the tube has seats where you can sit down. This is a common feature across all of the lines, but only on the Bakerloo line does it have seat cushions that are conjoined. So you're basically sharing a one long cushion with an armrest in the middle. No, actually, no, without an armrest in the middle. One long cushion for like two people to sit on. And sometimes when I'm going to sit down on the Bakerloo line, and there's already somebody sat down, I'm going to go sit next to them. I accidentally sit down as hard as I can to see how high I can pop the other person up in the air. I call it pop-up passenger. It's great. You've really got to sell the apology is the problem. You got to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. And you've really got to sell how fatigued you are when you sit down. Fucking love a good bit of pop-up passenger. I did a fucking great one last year. Must have been November or late October. When, the family member was in the hospital. I was going to go visit them, and I was on the Bakerloo line. And I was just like, "Fuck it, I've deserved it. I've earned this." And like fucking absolutely launched the bastard. Whee! I felt really good about myself. Okay, here we go. Finn's shoes. Actually, you know what? I don't think your shoes are going to cut it. I'm going to eat the entire treehouse instead. Don't. Catastrophe says, how did they react? Upwards. Oh yeah? Well, you better hurry up, because I'm about to eat the entire grassland and the Candy Kingdom. They were a bit shocked, and then they were like, oh, it's fine. These Marcy's boots? No, there's Jake's boots. Well, you have to do it inside my tum-tum, because I'm about to eat all of, even the vapor swamps. Tum-tum. Ew, dude. Johnny first learned about pop-up passenger on their girlfriend's couch when they were 14. They were big cushions. Hey, they don't feel hungry anymore. Cool. They put themselves off eating. This is nice. Yeah, I'd had such a horrible day, and then some dickhead on the Bakerloo line launched me across the carriage. Look, it's not the kindest thing to do. I admit, pop-up passenger is not a kind game, and I don't do it every time. But just once in a while, it's a real treat. Uranus says, of course, most people will be wearing headphones and so won't hear any apology. Oh, no, but there's the tube apology. The tube apology is if you bump into somebody, you just go, like, you put your arm out in their peripheral vision, like, oops, sorry. You kind of like you've been caught sneaking across the kitchen at night. And people understand. It's legitimately a thing. Joshua's hat. Jake's hat. Ah, Joshua. Green coat. Rosie Fletcher says, should I buy a steam mop? This is making me dangerously hungry for a steam mop. Honestly, I think they're brilliant. My one has, the end of the handle has sort of just like a complete hoop. But it also, it's got this weird action where it literally says on the stem of it, pump for steam. So you're there, it's like... Why do the English say tube instead of tube? We don't. We say tube instead of tube. The tube. The tube. Tube. It's the tube. The tube. Tube. Because of how we do our use. Tuna. Tuna. Tuna fish. The tube. Tungsten. Tungsten. Yeah, I'm not saying tube. How many 2 words can Johnny name? Go. Tuna. Tube. Tungsten. Tumescence. Tumultuous. Tummy. Tussock. Turning. Turn. Tut. Tumor. Tuber. Oh, turnip. Well, now I'm just getting them from chat. Tubby. Turncoat, that's a good one. Turbot. Tutu. Alan Smith has done a super chat saying, just woke up, why are we saying T words? That's a really good question. Someone asked how many I could name. Tutelage. Tunnock. Tarantula. All right, done. Oh, Tudor. Good one. Fucking Tudors. Bastards. Fucking bastards. Okay. Thank you for joining me for this game of how many how many TU words can Johnny name? That I think I did approximately 400,000. Tombo says, Pop-Up Passenger made me think of Pop-Up Pirates, and now I've got the Captain Pugwash tune stuck in my head, obviously. Great tune. There was a sequel to Pop-Up Pirate called Jumpin' Ship. Does anyone remember this? Instead of a barrel, the whole thing was in the shape of a ship, and there was actually a teeny tiny barrel in the middle of the deck. And you didn't put the pirate there. The pirate was very small and was tied by a string to a little valve. You put the valve into the barrel, and attached to the valve was a balloon. And before the game began, you A, opened the chest and drew out all the swords, and B, pressed down on the treasure chest, which would inflate the balloon until basically there were like, instead of sails, there was just a fucking massive balloon on deck. Then the swords would be placed into the deck, and when it went off, it would release the valve, and the pirate would go... and it was fucking hilarious. I brought it to school, and I got an unbelievable bollocking from actually my favourite teacher, because we were playing it in like just like an empty room, but it was next door to the room that, unbeknownst to us, some kids were having a drama rehearsal in, and we were disturbing them. And instead of just coming out and being like, could you move it on, please? We got a fucking thunderous, like, 5-minute bollocking. One of those ones, it was like, that teacher was so angry, she sort of lost the argument immediately. But then we all had to endure it for another 5 minutes. It was one of those ones where, you know, like, you have an interaction with someone, and at the end of it, you go like, well, none of that was about me. I don't know what they've got going on, but that wasn't about me. Anyway, Jumping Ship. It's a very good game. Thank you. Yeah! Entrance wall skull. Wasn't there also one with the donkey? Is that? Do you mean Buckaroo, Titan Uranus? Jake's boot. Did that axe guitar just play? Yes, it did, Nova Wolf. Why did you never cover Buckaroo on Dicebreaker? Never got round to it before I quit. I mean, there were a lot of things we didn't get round to on Dicebreaker because we launched in 2019 and then in 2020. It was quite difficult to make videos about being in the same room as other people and repeatedly touching the same objects. Yeah. That came as a shock. Mr. Bluedeck says skill issue. Sarah says, why? What happened in 2020? We all forgot where the office was. Just couldn't remember for ages. Had no idea. You'd email people being like, do you remember where the office is? People would be like, no. The only reason I launched a Patreon is because I couldn't fucking remember where the office is. At least I know where this one is. The room I fucking sleep in. "2020 was the year Animal Crossing came out and nothing more," says Alan Smith. Oh my god, what a fucking lifesaver that was. I bought like a grabby arm that you could position, like kind of like an almost like selfie thing that was like a clip-on thing, so I could play Animal Crossing lying down in bed with my arms by my side with the Joy-Con in each hand, like I was in a coma, and it was fucking brilliant. I really should buy another one of those things. It broke eventually. Like, I could go for some lying down Pokemon Picopia. I haven't actually played Picopia in a couple of weeks now, but it's still very good. I mean, it's not. It's just not Animal Crossing, but that's okay. It scratches the same itch, which is great, because Nintendo spends a long time making each Animal Crossing. I don't know how many more I got left in me, you know? Like how one day, you know, like they say a parent puts their child back on the floor and they never pick them up again. Like, how many more have I got? How many more have I got left in me? I don't know. But I didn't like the bear who dressed up like a Roman. Didn't like that guy. What's left? What's left? What's left? Kitchen barrel hose. Boots with the fur! Made myself laugh, didn't I? Me and Becky sweatpants and then the stair. Oh. Not that funny. It's just not that funny. Oh, God. Fuck. Not that funny. Definitely made me laugh, though. Just every now and then when I get that song in my head, my brain changes the lyrics so it goes, apple bottom jeans, boots, Krista Berg. Who of course sang Lady in Red. Didn't sing Low. And baggy sweatpants and the very red dress. She turned around and gave that booty a caress. Yeah, sure. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Shorty was dancing with me, cheek to cheek. Never forget the way you look tonight. Oh, it's nice having my voice back. Shelf 3 of 4. TV 0 of 2. Shelf nook. A nook couch frame. Nook. Nook. App. Nook. That's the TVs. Nook couch frame. This is the nook. Is this the nook? No, is this the nook? Nook couch. Nook couch frame. Nook couch frame. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Shelf 3 of 4. 3 of 4! Oh, club. Looking at horror. Which shelf? Which shelf, god damn it? Oh. Yeah, fucking yes. Right, we ready for this? Here we go. Here comes me. There we go. That's nice. Schmauzau Royal Candy Cleaner. That was tops. I can't believe you cleaned everything. I was kind of hoping you'd leave something behind since we cleared out the cupboards, making the place all scrunked up. Maybe we can grab lunch elsewhere. That's what I said you should do. Fucking hell. Blinker says it makes me happy to know that Johnny can amuse themselves all on their own. Yep. It's got to the point where I'm just constantly doing bits for my own amusement. Pizza Sassy's? Pizza Sassafras? My Royal Candy Cleaner. While we wait for Finn and Jake to show up with your test results, something came up. My test results? The front of Pizza Sassy's got all dunked up with snow and ice. Again. As the Candy Kingdom's only savoury restaurant, it's imperative that Sassy's is reopened ASAP. Also, it's pizza night. I'm in the mood for a sweet and Sassy's. Okay. The only savoury joint in the Candy Kingdom, that's where I would live. Woo! It's Jake. Hey, Jake. You're a royal car. You're a fucking cherry picker. Oh my god. Jake is a scissor lift. That's too fucking good. Oh no, this is bad. This is going to take... This is going to take some doing, isn't it? It is Bivvy says your version of It's Like That still pops into my head at random. You mean the one from the hunting stream? Ah, dear. Oh wow, I really rinsed that, didn't I? Eh? Eh? Eat sassafras. Wait. Hey Jake, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this snow and ice thing. We should start high and low. Want to help me with my investigation? I'm already finding prints on everything in here. Nah, dude, I gotta hang outside with RCC. All these swooshes and studs are making my brain tingle. Tombo says Jake is a scissor lift. Sounds like the strangest playground insult ever. Especially if you add absolute at the start of it. Jake is an absolute scissor lift. Carrie Choices, what's this? What's this? A Johnny stream on my birthday? Sweet. Happy birthday, Carrie. How are you doing? I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. Welcome, welcome. We're cleaning up Pizza Sassy's in the Candy Kingdom. Oh, the void has taken me again. Fantastic. Okay. Alright, well, I'll tell you what then. To give the camera a chance to catch up, let's take a 5-minute break now. Because then you'll be able to see me again. Excuse me. Right, so, you know the drill. 5 minutes, I'll be back. I'm going to hopefully become corporeal again. And then we'll finish, well, we'll carry on cleaning up the Adventure Time DLC. But first, Sassy Bear has done a super chat saying, hello there. Johnny, could you send Mrs. Silverbear a healing shout-out to help her with her cough? And a message to the Skellies, would you kindly get your flu and COVID booster shots? Much love from Washington. Yes, absolutely. Mrs. Silverbear, I'm sorry about the cough. That's rubbish. I have been there. I was sick last week, and it was crap. I hope you feel a lot better soon. As you can see, I'm currently just a black rectangle. But don't worry, the doctors say it isn't serious. And everyone else, get your dang jabs. All right, let's be right back. Back in 5. Hello everyone, welcome back to this stream on youtube.com/JohnnyKiodini. That's me, I'm Johnny Chiodini, I have physical form again, and we are playing Powerwash Simulator 2, specifically the Adventure Time downloadable content. We're cleaning up Pizza Sassy's. That's a little bit loud in my ears all of a sudden. That's nicer. Pizza's good, isn't it? I had some pizza yesterday. Ham and mushroom, which is, I find, to be one of the most comforting of pizzas. It's as close as you can get to like a bowl of soup while also eating pizza. If that makes sense. Pineapple on pizza, not for me personally. It's a texture thing, but I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum. If you like it, cool. If you don't, fine. We don't need to pretend like it's worth having a civil war over. Sarah says, I like a classic pepperoni, like cartoon pizza. Hell yeah. Ah, like, again, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they make pizza, like, so delicious. You know that tomato sauce is, like, just fucking excellent. Italian sausage and broccoli, also a big favourite of mine these days. Oh, although I will, to get on my high horse about something, hot honey can fuck off. It's fucking everywhere. Ooh, we put hot honey on it. Fuck off. If you want to make it spicy, make it spicy. Don't also make it sweet. I don't need that shit. Fucking hot honey. Bullshit. Oh, hot honey drizzle. Fuck off. Lord Chavron says, how do you feel about a chicken pizza with Alfredo sauce? My wife thinks I'm crazy for loving it. I don't always go for a chicken pizza, but every now and then I'm like, yes, I will do this. The board is up says I have a pizza with hot honey in my fridge. And I'm not judging. I just wish the people making them would calm down. It's like fucking salted caramel. We've been, like, they've been putting salted caramel in fucking everything, including the drinking water, for like over a decade now. Like, we get it. Ooh, salty and sweet is an interesting combination. I fucking know. That's why pretzel flips were amazing. And I'm really glad they brought them back. Even though I haven't bought them in a very long time. And I can't remember who they're owned by. And they could be not BDS compliant. But anyway, salted caramel. Just fuck off. Just fuck off. You fucking, ew, hot honey. Fuck off as well. All of the fucking people who, like, have nothing else going on and have decided to make hot honey and salted caramel. That's right, I'm making people up and getting angry about them. If the fucking right-wing tabloids can do it, so can I. Fucking, they can all fuck off. Trying to mandate every meal has hot honey in it and then something salted caramel as an afters. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Fucking... Catastrophe says, oh, that's not a good benchmark for life. No, not really. Alison Vassavara has done a super chat saying, hi Johnny, been a while since I've been able to catch a stream live. Hope things are going alright. Things are going alright, yeah. Things have been better, things have been worse. So it's all coming out in the power wash. Ha ha ha. Drew Graves says, salted caramel killed butterscotch, and it makes me sad and angry. Right? Why does everything have to be salted caramel? And then, oh, fucking hell, another fucking thing. Who does, which... Oh, I came so close to dropping a C-bomb then. Which person decided that every fucking muffin you buy in a bakery has to have had a fucking scoop of muffin removed from it so they could put sauce in there? so that you're no longer eating a muffin, you're eating a fucking pudding. It drives me fucking bananas, especially since objectively the best way to eat a muffin is to take the case off, turn the fucker upside down, and eat it that way. Save the top till last, because it means the bottom stays together and it doesn't go all crumbly in the fucking paper. But you can't do that when someone's fucking trepanned your muffin and filled it with goo. What's the fucking point? I don't have a sweet tooth, but like muffins, I fucking love muffins. I haven't bought a muffin in years. Because every fucking time I go in, I'm like, oh, that's a blueberry muffin. Great. They're like, we filled it with jam. Don't do that. A lemon and poppy seed muffin. And we put curd in it. Don't do that. Fucking leave me alone. That wasn't about muffins, really, was it? That was, I've got something going on. Anyway, Titan Uranus has done a super chat saying, those who rage against hot honey must beware that they themselves are not a hot honey. Nietzsche. Oh, no. Oh. Eternal Socks of Death says, cupcakes get the goo. Muffins should not be super sweet. Right? Do they call them like flower pot muffins or something like that? Fucking, I'll eat a cupcake if I want one. Elder Smith says, you became the teacher from the story full circle. Yes. Now I am become Miss Hughes, shouter at children. Okay. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Right, anyway. Like Atlantis says, so yeah, bye all. Again, I'm not leaving because of the rant. It would be fine if you were. I understand. Ladders! Look at that. Fucking hell. Red Shirt says, he lost me at fuck hot honey and salted caramel. You got me 10,000% at don't goo my muffins. Just don't goo my muffins. You know? Sassy's up a pizza pepperoni. 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 Sassy's up a... That's a pizza pepperoni. Oh, God. It's always the quiet games. It's always the quiet games. Salted caramel muffin filled with hot honey, says Articly Sage. I would eat one solely so that I could find whoever fucking invented it and be sick on them. Fucking... Oh. Student John says, I literally had my noggin / muffin trepanned a couple of months back. I really hope no sauce was put in. Now, brain is already wet. So they probably didn't. They'd tell you, right? They'd tell you if they put sauce in your noggin. Sarah says, and every day a new smash burger place is opening down the road from you. Yeah. It feels like we've cooled it a little bit on the smash burgers. I think. I'm not sure. The board is up says, I am still on a work call and thus the stream is still muted. Surely that full screen Johnny rant wasn't involving muffins. Yes, it was. Where's a pen? Oh, wait, I can just type in chat. Of course I can just type in chat. Yeah, Chaos is in chat. Hello, Kay. How you doing? Shitrex Gaming says, burgers should be juicy, not a crispy flat disc. The thing, like, I do think you can still get juiciness in a smash burger. And I do like the crust. I don't know. Like, I appreciate a good burger, but I don't necessarily have strong opinions about them, other than I feel like bacon is... Sometimes I want bacon. Largely, I think bacon is overkill and detracts from the whole thing. And big burgers should be wider, not taller. Those are my things. Oh, brilliant. Kay says, I'm good. Just took the boy to see the Mario Galaxy movie and off to the pub to watch wrestling in the cinema there tonight. Fucking love that pub. I was talking about the night we spent in that pub a while ago to a friend because we were watching Godzilla Minus Zero, but the subtitles hadn't downloaded, so we were just guessing as to what the plot and or dialogue was. And then some people came in and asked what was happening, and we tried to tell them. We were like, okay, here's what we worked out through context clues. This is the only woman who knows what's going on, or the only person. This woman is the only person who knows what's going on. And no one's going to listen. No one's listening to her. This is the military guy. He's going to get a lot of people killed. Brilliant. I agree. Not all burgers need to be smash burgers, right? At VFX. Agreed. Do you remember when, like, ordering a burger out anywhere just meant getting, like, a defrosted hockey puck of like beef that was simultaneously very spongy but also brittle? Eaten a few of those in my time, including the last time I went to Warhammer World. It was fucking gross. Just an objectively terrible burger. Sarah says, sometimes I get a Rustler's burger just to feel the thrill of a terrible burger. I've never had a Rustler's burger. I think it's specifically the fact that you microwave the whole thing. There's something about it just being like, and the bun goes in too? Makes me feel weird. It's corpse starch, for fuck's sake, the Eric Gibson. Should have done the Warhammer World Hot Wing Challenge. Brackets disappointingly mild. I'll do the Hot Wing Challenge. What do you get if you do the challenge? Actually, I find food challenges just a bit weird. It's like, hey, do you want to eat too much food too fast? Do you want to have an objectively too big meal in under 15 minutes? There's financial pressure. Although, my God, it still makes me angry to this day. Oh, it's rant time, apparently. It's just it's rant day for me. It boils my piss whenever I think about it. I used to work at a company, and we would sometimes go to Meat Liquor, which is a burger restaurant, and they do a triple chili challenge, which is like a chili hot dog, loaded chili fries, and a chili burger. And you got to eat it all in like under X amount of time in order for it to be free or whatever. And I wasn't even there, but it still makes me angry. The sales team went, which explains why I wasn't there, because I worked in editorial. And the conversation came up and somebody was like, hey, sales employee who will go unnamed, you should do the triple chili challenge. And he went, all right, well, if I do it, will you pay for it? Like, if I don't complete it? And they were like, yeah, we'll do it. So then they ordered it, and it turned up, and he just went, brilliant, thanks, lads, and just started eating at a leisurely pace. And was like, haha, I've really done you. I've got a free lunch out of you because you said you would. I'm brilliant. And I just think that's fucking unacceptable. Fucking hated that, man. It is naff, isn't it? Yeah. Naff is the word for it. Just like, like, are you fucking 14? Miss? Fucking absolute dog shit. Like, oh yeah, I'm brilliant actually. Oh, it's your fault. You said you paid for it. Like, okay, cool. Cool, man. Fucking. Not on my fucking watch. Anyway. We didn't see eye to eye, that person and I. I got a very stern email about how he'd gone to HR because I didn't laugh at one of his jokes once. Anyway. Right, enough of that. We're cleaning Pete's sassafras. Well, pizza sassy. Pizza sassy. Pizza sassy. I don't like to be made uncomfortable in front of my team. Sorry, I didn't laugh at your shit joke. Anyway. Phil Crooks has done a super chat saying, "Hi Johnny, sorry I'm late. Time for a drink, methinks. At least I'm off until Sunday now. Cheers for the shout out." Hello, Phil. I'm glad you're off till Sunday. That's a nice stretch. What are you going to do with the time? I hope you just have very calm and relaxing and nice things planned. Thank you very much for the drink, also. I'm looking forward to having a drink and playing a board game this evening. Eleanor Smith says, what's the next rant going to be? Not even I know. Not even I know. Sassy sign. Oh, Phil says, not much risk of that, lol. I'm in London tomorrow. My work pattern is 4 on, 4 off. Right, got it. Well, I hope London's kind to you. I like it, but your mileage may vary. Bustin' Around says, what is the deal with airline food? Well, it's like food, but it's really high up. Eleanor Smith, I feel like I've missed a reference. Like I've got the ghost of a memory in my head. Why on earth? Why on earth did you type that? What an odd thing to say that I also think I might be responsible for. Oh, yeah, the piss snorter. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, absolutely wild. Yeah. I tell you what, though, again, like I've talked about it before. I think the best Twix I ever had in my life was on an airplane. It was unbelievably cold, like it was almost frozen, and the texture was a delight. Madison Kirkpatrick says, "I'm sorry, the what? It's kind of like the bee joke. I've only got the capacity to talk about this person once every so often." Yeah, no, I'm sorry, everyone. Right. Because it's not the smartest thing in the world for me to do a stream where I just talk about everyone I have a grievance with. because they'll be able to identify themselves from these stories. Not that I'm saying they're likely to tune in, but, you know, if I just stream for 3 hours about people I've got beef with, then it might garner more attention than if I sprinkle those anecdotes lovingly throughout a much broader range of videos. I remember that I feel like the range on this particular nozzle used to be wider, and I miss it. Oh, this is a fun one. There we go. Would you use that? Johnny's beef corner. God, that would be... Oh, that would be weird. I'm amazed a pop-up hasn't done this, actually. If you repurpose the yogurt pots from, like, fruit corners, and you just had, like, mince. No, yeah, mince in the little corner and mashed potato in the big bit. So you could just... Boop. That'd be fun and whimsical, wouldn't it? Sounds like something Noel Fielding invented. Excuse me, hold on one sec. Alright, I'm good. Sorry, my throat did a weird thing. Sarah says, I don't think I'd like knowing that my mince was where yogurt had previously been. Fair. But then, like, you know, yogurt in Turkish cooking can be fucking delicious. Oh god, I used to get a yogurt sheesh from this kebab shop when I lived in Newington Green, and it was the most unbelievable thing. Like, they had a full charcoal pit in the shop, and they would do they'd do your sheesh skewers, and then they'd add yogurt and like this slightly spicy tomato sauce, and then they would just superheat butter until when they poured it over the sauce it crackled, and then they gave it to you with loads of that fucking flat Turkish bread. It was unbelievable, like unbelievably good. Just one of the most astonishing meals I think I've ever had. The Eracusan says, "Gee whiz." Toby Marshall says, all in caps, which makes it sounded in my head like a football chant, so that's how I'm going to deliver it. There should never be mince in a Cornish pasty. No, it's chunks, isn't it? It's chunks or beef. Wizardton is in chat. Hello, how you doing? This wall's taking me forever. Should we do a bit more floor? Oh wait, what's this guy? Ooh, no, I'm into this. Okay, we'll do more wall. Archer's in chat. Hello, Archer. How you doing? We're playing the Adventure Time DLC for Powerwash Simulator 2, and I'm occasionally losing my mind about food things that wind me up. So there we go. The soap nozzle makes the ice a little easier to wash. I think I rinsed the soap nozzle. I really did a number. I did a number on it. Do I have more? Do I have more? Fuck's sake. Here we go. Oh no, Archie says I'm incredibly sick but happy to be here. I'm sorry you're sick. I hope you feel better soon. I felt rough last week and it was crap. It reminded me that I'm not very good at being ill. Like if I'm really ill, sure. Like I'll sleep. I'll make sure I get fluids on board. But you know that period where you're starting to feel better, and so you keep thinking you want to do things, and then you can't actually do them because you're still too sick to actually do them? It drives me wild. I turn into a weird, like, petulant fucking monster. Oh, Eleanor Smith, don't you fucking dare. Is a hot dog a soup? Fucking, it's the worst discourse. A taco is technically a calzone. Fuck off. You're being deliberately obtuse. Sign and signify, you fucking bastards. Anyway. Yeah, I just was very grumpy towards the end of last week because I kept wanting to do things. Kept being like, I'm going to sit up and write something. And then I would sit up and feel dreadful. Fucking. Hey, Sassy sign. Sassy sign. No, I'm not telling the fucking tuna sandwich story again. Cameron Beach says, why do hot dogs come in packs of 8 but hot dog buns come in packs of 6? That is a good question. That is kind of irritating. But I think it's because anytime you're barbecuing sausages, at least one has to be sacrificed to the coals by letting it like fall through. Same with if you're grilling halloumi. I used to, same when I was Newington Greenington. When I was living in Newington Green, same place where I would occasionally enjoy this phenomenal kebab. There was a supermarket near us that would do an entire kilogram of halloumi for £6 English. And so we'd have barbecues where basically we just got a load of pita breads, a load of salads, and we just grilled halloumi all day, and people just made halloumi pittas. It was fucking brilliant. Those were the days, apart from some of the people I was living with. I know what you're trying to do, but still, Drew Graves says, finally, isn't a calzone just a cheese and ham pasty? Shut the fuck up, Drew. Shut the fuck up. It's fucking just like, you know what a fucking calzone is, and you know what a fucking ham and cheese pasty is, because the both of those things were in the question. So we don't need to discuss whether that thing is the other thing, because you know what the fucking things are. I've been played. I've been had by Drew. Drew, you know what you did. For fuck's sake. Anyway. Katrina Trigari says, it feels like the second half of the stream is all about Johnny ranting rather than Powerwash Simulator. This is true, yes. It's kind of fallen into the background a bit. I think partly because, like, Pizza Sassy's is not the location I was most excited to clean. Like, it's amazing being here. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, look at all this. There's snailing guy. Waving snail guy. Pizza Sassy's is just kind of not what I wanted to be cleaning. It's fun. It's not the one, you know? But, David Marshall says, I used to live in Newington Green. Very good greengrocers. Sadly rented a room from a turf, though. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know the one. You mean the one that's, like, on the way to the Alma? Fucking great greengrocer. Are you kidding? Yes, mate. Yeah, I really enjoyed living around there. Very easy park to break into as well. Used to break in there sometimes and eat fish and chips. Well, that is sausage and chips. So, Pizza Sassy, building's covered in ice. What happened? Freezer door left open? Says Finn. Pizza Sassy's is very samey when cleaning, Katrina. You're right. Pizza Sassy says, all I know is that we shut up early after a huge order cleaned us out. Ice King. When we went... when we went to open up this morning, this is how we found it. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to need to take a closer look. I mean, look. eating. Toby Marshall says, yes, also love the Cellars pub because dogs. I didn't really go in the Cellars very much, partly because my girlfriend with whom I was living at the time worked there, but it would either ignore me or describe me as her flatmate, which felt weird. We were like 18 months into a relationship at that point. And she sort of didn't like me very much. So, yeah, I didn't go in Cellars very often. I also thought it was quite expensive. The pub on the corner that changed its name 100,000 times, like on the other side of Newington Green, but had a Thai kitchen in it at one point. That was kind of fun. But the Alma was my favourite local. There we go. Do. Tammy Boy says, gonna have to scoot, catch you on VOD. Take care. Did she at least have a comfortable couch? We didn't have a couch. It was one of those flats where, like, we turned the living room to an extra bedroom so we could afford the rent. So I was living with 4 people. Didn't even have a couch, mate. What were her thoughts on muffins? She was actually a really good baker. But unfortunately, she fucking hated me. So, you know, you take the rough with the smooth. Oh, Christ. Wizzy McWizardton says, I've never wanted to play Powerwash Simulator because I didn't see the appeal, but this is so satisfying to watch, so may go off and buy this. I didn't like it when I first played it because of the progress bars on absolutely everything, but then I sort of just learned to ignore them unless I really need them to complete a level, and now I just feel very chill about it. Excuse me. That's what. Sorry, Sarah says, didn't even have a couch, cherry on top of a tremendously miserable story. Well done. Thank you. I've lived a life. Honestly, one of the worst days I spent in that flat. I didn't even spend it in the flat. One of the memories of, like, one of my most miserable memories from living in that flat was the day Steve Jobs died, because I left the house on my bike, was about to cycle to work. I was on time, but I was also unbelievably hungover, like really hungover. And I was like, it's all right, it's fine. I've just, I've only got to make one thing today, and I'll be really chill, and like, as long as nothing huge has happened, I'll be fine. Looked at my phone, Steve Jobs is dead. Fuck. Because the video I had to make that day was like, it was called Appetite for Distraction, and it was a mobile gaming show. So it was all about, fucking Apple products. So then I had to spend the day making a video obituary for Steve Jobs, and it was the worst thing I've ever had to do hungover. Fucking terrible. I was just like, oh God. I feel horrible, and I have to make an obituary. Oh, cycling to work like fuck. Yeah. This is completely unfair, but I was kind of angry with him. I was like, why did he have to fucking go and do that? Why did he have to do that on today of all days? I'm still alive. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that was a day. But that gives you an idea of roughly when I was living in Newington Green. Oh, fucking hell. What was kind of gauche, very gauche actually, is like the number of people who went to mourn him at the Apple store in Covent Garden. That in and of itself wasn't necessarily gauche. It was weird, don't get me wrong. But, you know, he had kind of developed this cult personality and people loved Apple products. So, you know, they were like, you know, there were candles and stuff. But somebody as a tribute, bought an apple, took a bite out of it so it matched the logo, and then left it there as like a votive candle, like like leaving flowers on a grave. Like their tribute to Steve Jobs was a rapidly browning apple on the floor. Oh, fucking hell. I remember seeing that footage and just being like, what the fuck? Oh, God. Oh. God, it was funny. Oh, like, God, yeah, it's so sad she's dying. I know. Fucking... Yeah, I'm going to bite into this apple and leave it on the ground. Oh, dear. Fucking hell. Captain Grimmer says, I wonder what kind of apple they chose for their tribute. I mean, it should have been a Macintosh, obviously, but I can't remember because it was a long time ago. But it like my imperfect human memory is telling me like it looked like a Brayburn or something like that. House door, baby. House door, baby. Mrs. Tom for the Win says, I hope when my tape finally comes, I'll get such a heartfelt tribute. Fucking hell. What would it be? What would it be, Mr. Tom? If you could have any foodstuff placed in memoriam minus one bite, what would you have? What would your memorial rotting foodstuff be? Oxidizing. When it's browning, it's not really rotting yet, is it? To be fair to them. Eh? Oh, that's satisfying. Get powerfully washed, piece of Sassy. A lemon muffin. Fuck off, Wizzy McWizzyson. Hot honey and salty caramel filled muffin, says Mr. Tom for the win. I absolutely 100% asked for that, didn't I? Black Shield Forge says a full dressed ham. Right. Americans. I'm thinking specifically those who have been to the Ren Fair or anywhere else that they sell whole turkey legs. They used to do it at E3. There was a food truck at E3 that used to sell turkey legs. Are they good? Are they like any good? Because they look really crispy on the outside, which looks very inviting. But also, turkey is a dry ass meat. Wait, where was that, says Owen Smith? It was in like... There was a kind of outdoor concourse between the two halls where there were lots of food trucks. They aren't actually turkey, they are ham, right? Not really, they're usually both dry and greasy, says Ronan at the verse. Okay, some are saying they're good, though. They look like one of those things that seems like a great idea until you actually engage with it and then you realise it's a terrible idea. It depends how hungry you are. Let's put it that way. Okay. Not really, but you're usually hammered on mead. Got it. Not on my watch, I'm not. Fucking mead. Welcome back to the graveyard shift, folks. I'm your host, Starchy. Fucking love Starchy. He's my guy. Pretty alright, actually. Okay. So much unexplainable weirdness has happened since the last show, I don't know where to start. That's because I forgot my notes. Oh, Starchy. I'm not ragging on the turkey legs. If I want to rag on something at the Ren Fair, it's mead. Or did I? Or is someone trying to silence me from beyond the grave? They just they look like a trap to me. Either way, I better go find them. Back in a jiffy. All right, Starchy, off you go. They look like they're full of promise, and I don't think they can be as good as I've been led to believe. Harry says, how is it the graveyard shift if it's still the daytime? Starchy's the grave digger in town. So I guess every shift for him is a graveyard shift? Toby Marshall says, UK Ren Fair, you get an entire roast dinner and a giant Yorkshire pud instead. When I go to the Loxwood Joust every year, I'll be there all 3 weekends. This coming August again. If you're there and camping, I will be providing entertainment. They've got a hog roast thing, and they've got a burger place, and they do loaded fries and stuff, and it all seems pretty good. The line for the hog roast is absolutely enormous. There's also a delightful falafel stand, so I go there because the queue is always shorter, because people don't necessarily think falafel and halloumi wrap when they're at a joust, but I fucking do, and I think they're great. That's the end of my story. Lance Roberts has done a super chat saying, pint and best girl money. Sorry I'm late. See you all after I get caught back up. Do not apologise. You arrived for a nice little moment. Thank you very much for the pint and best girl money. Said best girl is asleep on the floor. She's got her body in her bed and her head lolling off it. At quite a steep angle, actually, but that's just sort of how staffies like to sleep. Oh, Starchy, I'm going to start rewatching Adventure Time, I think. I think that would be nice for me. For me! Don't know where that came from, but there we go. Bing. 44%. This is a big ass level. Or maybe I'm just bad at my job. I don't know. But I haven't lost my shit about anything in the last 10 minutes or so that's quite nice, isn't it? Sarah says, I think rewatching Adventure Time would do us all a lot of good, to be honest. The world needs it. Same. Everyone rewatch Adventure Time. This is your sign. Katronica says, turkey legs are dark meat, so some can be incredibly moist and tasty. I have had good turkey meat, don't get me wrong, but largely, I cannot be bothered with that void. But I totally get it at the Ren Fair. You're like, well, this is a prop and a meal, you know? It's a hearty turkey leg. This is my Ren Fair voice. Hearty turkey leg. And then you yump around. And you bid people a good morrow and what have thee, you know? This is actually maybe a good time for me to segue into something I am thinking about. I'm scheming up but it is preposterous. And I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a good use of anybody's money, but it's also, I think, could be an objectively great and hilarious use of everybody's money. Basically, I don't own a suit of armor. And I never have. And I think it would be fun if I had one. And then I was like, I can't right now justify spending the amount of money necessary to get an entire suit of armor on a suit of armor. And I was like, well, what if I crowdfunded the money for a suit of armor? And I was like, well, that's ridiculous. I'd have to really give something back in order to, justify crowdfunding a suit of armor. Then I thought, what if, like, every 2 weeks for, like, at least a year, I streamed in a full suit of armor? Because it would be stream night with the stream night. You know? Like, I've already got a helmet. Hold on, give me 1 sec. This is gonna... Hold on, because... This is... Right, proof of concept. Hold on. Like... I don't have an arming cap, but hold on. Like... And I don't know how it sounds, but I think it would be fun if I streamed inside a suit of armor twice a week. No, once every 2 weeks for a year. Now, the question is, if I launched a GoFundMe, would you chip in? Because we could make this happen. And I don't think it... Again, I don't think it's... You know? Like, it's... I don't think it's a good idea. Oh, just stream in the helm. You do not want to stream in a full suit. But I want a full suit. You know? I need an arming cap. My vision isn't great here. Maybe I could just sort of prop that up. You know? I would need an arming cap. You know? I just think it would be... Boo Must Die says, if he launched a GoFundMe for armor, I would never watch ever again. Yeah. So this and Dark Souls. Oh, fuck, that's good. You know? I just, like... Yeah, and there is a bit of me that's like, what if I got HEMA armor and then tried it? You know? And, like, the beauty of a crowdfunder is that you don't have to. But, like, I guess what I'm trying to sound out here is, like, is it offensive if I try and crowdfund the money for a suit of armor? Blackout says, oh, I think we've got to have this in Dark Souls, but stay safe. That gets hot fast. Yeah. I would absolutely support this nonsense. Okay, great. I just... No, it's not offensive, it's defensive. Very good. I just... How much money extra would you need to buy the aircon too? I've already got a little aircon unit, so I'd be covered for that. I just think it would be really neat to have a suit of armor. But, like, the thing is, I think I would also, like... What I would ideally like is kind of like the man-at-arms, like... So, like, probably, like, Gorget and pauldrons and stuff. But then, like, you know when they just have sort of the padded, like, almost a gambeson? But, like, basically, stream night with the stream night. I just think it would be funny. I think you need to fit it with a cold water radiator system. Well, the thing is, right, if I've got my... Because I think streaming in that with the screen so close would be a fucking nightmare. I'd probably have to open the helm. So I could then at least imbibe lots of fluids. Like frothing pints of nut brown ale. Anyway. I don't think you can sit down in those. Oh, damn it. I mean, I would have to stream on a stool, but I think I could. It still sounds like you'd overheat. Yeah, I think we can all agree that I'm probably gonna overheat, but like, right. I promise I won't die from that. Chris Ashworth says, would you get metal or polyurethane? So polyurethane makes so much more sense for video production and if I ever like GM'd in it, etc., which is why I still think it's so funny if I get metal. I think I'd have to do metal. I just think I pinky promise I will not let myself die while streaming as the Stream Knight. And to be clear, I think the Stream Knight... Redshirt says, I recommend helmet, chainmail, and gauntlets and calling it a day. Okay, all right. Medieval armor, not Space Marine armor, the Erecution. Okay. I just, like... I promise I'm not doing this so I could die. And I would absolutely be... I would just absolutely be... the character would run away with itself immediately, and I just think it would be funny. So, I'm going to look at some options, and then I'm probably going to launch a GoFundMe for a suit of armor. Set up some sort of blower that goes directly from the air conditioner into the armor. Okay. One problem is that, obviously, I'm going to need an actual physical backdrop that will work with the green screen, because I won't be able to green screen, because then I'll green screen myself out with the reflection. Anyway, you can see my mind goes places when I'm sick. This is one of those situations where cheap aluminium armor would be the good option, so it's very good for conducting heat. Okay. And to be honest with you, I probably shouldn't get HEMA-rated armor, because then I will want to try HEMA. And I don't think I need that. I don't think it would be wise. Also, I did actually look once, and there's nothing near me. I'd have to travel for fucking ages to go get beaten up in a suit of armor. The Erecution says, do you want actual HEMA/SCA grade combat armor or more costumey thinner plates? I don't know. This is the thing. Like, I'd kind of love to go the whole hog. Anyway, this is what happens when I don't leave the house for too long. I just think Stream Night with the Stream Night would be funny. Brigandine, as far as I know, will give you the best compromise. Can even get a bore on the outer coating if you really like. Brigandine armor. Oh, that's what it's called. Yeah, I fucking love that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's way cheaper than like a full suit of armor. And I can still call myself a knight, because obviously we are doing a bit here. Yeah. I think that's the one, isn't it? It's a brigandine. Yeah. Metal plates are riveted from the inside to carry material. I mean, it looks great. Yeah. Yeah, that's very smart. Good. It just became worryingly feasible. How long until delivery, says Katrina Trigari? Well, I haven't looked any further than just going, oh, is that what it's called? But you'd hope that we can get it up and running before summer. Like, soon would be great, but we'll see. I just like doing bits. Rihanna C says, can this be like the airport stream when the idea is planted and we all run with it because this sounds amazing? Oh my, yes. I think the stream night will probably pretend not to know me or anything about Loves bits but wouldn't let the PC restart. Ha, says Sarah. Fucking let it go, Sarah. I didn't want to crash the stream. Rapidus Sugar says, hey, Skies and Johnny, just going to the start of the stream. Are you streaming on Thursday just for a birthday present for me? I'm really sorry I'm not. I am streaming tomorrow, though. I am joining Ian Higton of Eurogamer for some more Player-Unknown Battlegrounds, or PUBG Battlegrounds, as it's now called, which will be on Ian's channel. When the link goes live, it may well have done already. I will post that. So you can consider it an early birthday present. Sarah says, well, yes, because obviously you and the stream night are two different people. Exactly. I really think if you're going to do this, you should also get a boar banner made up. Yeah. I do actually have a boar banner. It was made up... I did a shoot with Fandom for Game of Thrones sort of open worldy video game. And it was me and Luke. It's a genuinely fun video. We were competing to see whose house was the mightiest. And we had banners made up. I'll go get it in a sec. Hold on. I'll go get it. Hold on. Hold on, mate. Hold on, mate. It's just a very normal thing to have in the house. Hang on, let me zoom out. Let me full face. And then zoom out. And then it is... Oh, it's upside down. So it's got a big fucking boar on it, for a start. But then it says... House Chiodini. Now we nap. And they let me keep it because, I mean, let's face it, no one else was going to use it, were they? So yes, I would be well up for getting a banner. Need a tabloid. Very good, the Erecution. Yeah, so big fun. Now we nap. Them's my house words. Luke's was had an earthworm on it and it said, don't underestimate us. Brackets, please. Which is very good. Obviously, it could do with a steam. Cut to stream night ranting about mead and dry turkey legs. Yeah, fucking too right. Oh, this is good. That banner could only be better if it was also fleece lined, so served as a nap blanket. Oh my god. Where can I find this video? I want to watch it now. Hold on. It is... It was such a silly day. It was great. There you go. Have that for later. Later. I'm watching my concurrents. And if you all run away to watch it... Oh, I'm full screen. Whoops. Thank you, Archer. If you all run away to watch it, I shall be very sad. Will Stream Night speak exclusively in Middle English, though? Probably not, no. Hey Starchy, I've got one for you. I've just walked past Pizza Sassy's and it's almost exactly half covered in snow and ice. My concurrents have gone up. The system worked. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Half covered? Does it get any weirder than that, folks? We've heard of we've all heard of things completely covered in something, like an orange completely covered by a peel, or a ghost completely covered by a sheet. But half covered? Wesley Harkup. Hello, Wes. Has done a super chat saying, currently rewatching Over the Garden Wall, a very, very special show. The courting song, just wow. Fucking, it's potatoes and molasses for me. Absolute banger. Also, hello, Wes, I love you. Thank you for giving me a super chat rather than texting me. Largely in Middle English? We'll do largely in Middle English, sure. Carrie says, I gotta run away to order my parents' subscriptions. Promise to be right back. You do what you want. It's your birthday. Potatoes and molasses. Get a kit and craft your armor on the stream. What, you mean a forge? I think it would take so long for me to make a shirt of mail, given that I've never made chainmail before. Probably not for Brigandine. Potatoes and molasses. It's the only thing left on your task list. Day. 63%. This level's fucking long. It's not a winner for me. I just don't have that much enthusiasm for Pizza Sassy's. Mail doesn't need a forge, you need pliers and patience. Well, I've got pliers. I did actually give making chainmail a go, like, once. With a book that I then had to give back to somebody. Fuck! No, it's fine. And I managed to loop. I made loads of opens or whatever, and some closed rings, and I looped 4 rings onto an open one, and I closed it, and then I laid it out, and then I just could not get my head around adding another link. And I went, and after 10 minutes my head hurt, and I was like, I don't think this is for me. Black Shield Forge, who knows about these things, you may have guessed from the username, has done a super chat to say, over 1,000 hours of labour for a mail shirt. Fucking hell. Wes says, I'll fight you without one and you in one. Wes, you would kill me. You would still kill me. Wes is one of my very closest friends. Wes is a man mountain. I come up to maybe mid-chest height on Wes. I swear to God. Actually, maybe that's an exaggeration. Wes is a lot taller and broader than me. He's got hands like toasters. He's great. But if we ever got into a physical fight, I would die. Carrie's back. Hello, Carrie. Doesn't feel like the right nozzle, but I'm enjoying the noise. So noisel, haha, got him. When was the last time I watched? The last time I watched Other Garden Wall was maybe like 2020 or 2019 or something. I am due a rewatch. Probably also due a rewatch of the Lord of the Rings films. The last time I watched The Two Towers, watched it with my friend Paul, and we got the ingredients together to make margaritas and whiskey sours, so that we had the Lord of the Rings, the two sours, and it took fucking forever to get through the film because we kept stopping to make cocktails. It was great. It was really good. Oh, and obviously we also had a laughing fit when Aragorn kicked the helmet because we both bellowed, "Did you know?" Good times. Had by Paul. Made myself laugh. Would you consider playing Armored Core for a stream of Preston and Chiodini? Is Armored Core there? Which one's Armored Core? No, it's not Steel Battalion, which you know from the different name, but my brain immediately went to a game that it turns out is Steel Battalion. Maybe? I'm certainly not saying no. Armored Core is excellent. From Soft Mech game. Oh, fuck yeah then. Alright, cool. As long as it's not like debilitatingly, punishingly hard. Like, what was that fucking... The game with, it was very... It was very Dark Souls, but it was kind of future-y. And it was... kind of future-y. And... The Urge? The Purge? Wasn't that the Dirge? The... Surge! Thank you! Yes! Thank you, It is Bibby. Yeah. Fucking hell, that game. Yeah. It can be challenging, but never too hard. Okay, fine. Yeah, sure. I'll do it. Rosie Fletcher says, we've done words that start with 2. Now it's words that rhyme with urge. The Purge. House floor. Pizza Sassy's. How much is left on Pizza Sassy's? Okay, just some very small bits. On Pizza Sassy's. Pizza Sassy's. Good. Hey, Ander, how you doing? Ander's done a super chat saying, hi, Johnny. Over half-term, me and my housemate watched the Battle of Helm's Deep, the last 5 minutes of Return of the King. It was just on the telly late at night. Fucking excellent. Love encountering a film when it's just on. I don't know what it is where, like, you know, if I'm going through a fucking streaming service or, you know, looking at the DVDs I own or whatever, then I'm like, no, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. But if like a really mediocre film from like 30 odd years ago is on telly and I've already missed the first 20 minutes and there are adverts every couple of minutes, I'm in. I'm in. I'm sold. Love that shit. What's that? I've missed the opening 20 minutes of Highlander and it's going to take us until 4 in the morning to get through it. Sign me up. Also, Dice Dragon Joe is on a super chat saying, "Hey Johnny, my sister is busy with her taxes in the other room right now. Could you give her a shout out and wish her luck? Good luck with the taxes, sister of Dice Dragon Joe. I'm sorry that you're having to do your taxes and give money to the man, but unfortunately they're quite insistent on that sort of thing. Oh yeah, and yeah, so it's good that you're doing it. Well, no, I made it. I made it. Right. I think it was an upper pizza crust that I need to get. Is it you? No. It's weird. Nathan has done a super chat saying, "If we're making recommendations, I have an incredible game for you to play. ... Uh-huh. I think I know what you're going to say. Where is the dirt on it? There it is. Tiny spot in the corner. Okay. Pizza Sassy's itself is done. So now we need to do the house floor. Oh, hide cleaned. Oh, that's nice. We're going to do the cafe and the house. And the, okay. Knack 2. Yeah. Yeah. Knack 2. Of course it's Knack 2. Yeah. Thanks, mate. I'll take that under advisement. Smugborgan says, "I'm a ways back at the start. Where sign up for Balls stream?" I've mercifully blotted whatever that was from my mind. Was it when I said gargle my ball? I remembered, never mind. Bing! Ooh, Lithian says, "Also doing taxes and promise myself I can get a bougie dessert when I'm done." Good for you. You deserve it. Fucking taxes. The dessert should be tax deductible. Boing! Oh, it's lit. It's. Is it actual icing on this roof? No. Gonna get one of those fancy muffins with the go inside, says the Eric Houston. If other people want to do that, that's fine. I would just, like, if they just sold some muffins without the fucking goo. Just some. Bing. I like the steam cleaner very much. Cleaning a roof. I'm cleaning a roof. Cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. I'm cleaning a roof. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. Where's this one been hiding? Bing. Lovely. House roof. On the top of our house. House roof. Bing. This is nice. Archie says, I'm sorry, muffins have goo? Too many of them do. Too many of them do. Which is to say any of them. Fucking bastard, Jake. House roof. It's not getting very clean. House roof. I want to hear it go bing. House roof. Is there an underside to the house roof? Or is there an other side to the house roof? Because it's... House roof is... House roof. Really not very clean, but also... It can't all just be those tiny bits. I'm going to chance this. Yeah, that's fucking right. House roof. Gonna get it really clean. House roof. While we're doing a live stream. House roof. Ah. B-Muzzer, I see you trying to bait me about sweet chili, tuna mayo sandwiches, and it's not going to work, actually. The board is up, says I go to lunch for an hour and come back and you guys are still stuck on the muffin goo. No, we've come back around on the muffin goo. House roof. Fucking taking ages, this level. Really hoping there's enough on the underside of the house roof that I don't have to go back up and get into all those little bits. But I'm not too hopeful about it, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. Ty C is a super chat that just says, I think there was meant to be more attached to that. Just type it normally and @tag me, and I'll read it out properly. I promise. I'll. Have you done the thin ends? Probably not. I've run away from house roof actually. House roof. That's house porch roof. Bullshit. Oh. Tycee's done another super chat that says, I'll just... The suspense is killing me. Where the fuck is... There it is. Come here, Jake. Jake? Why can't I place Jake? Jake the dog. Place. Toast on super chat. I'll just place. Yay! House roof. House roof. These. I'll just put these. I'll just place these. here. Thanks, Tozy. That's very kind of you. That was riveting. That genuinely took me places. House porch roof sprinkle. Do dee dee do dee 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 dee. House porch roof sprinkle. Oh, full stop. I'll just place these here. Full stop. Thank you very much, Tozy. Dum dee dee dum dee 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 dee. Mega the Kitty says, okay, you lovely skeleton folk, I have a meeting with a new client in a bit. Time to go pretend to be a productive adult and a competent attorney. Stay lovely. Take care. I hope the meeting goes very well. I'll just place these here. Full stop. The full stop really sent me. That was really good. Good. Dum dee dee dum. I've fully fucking earwormed myself. Dee dee doo 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 brr. Still 25% of the level to go. Goodness me. Goodness me. Hey, Bobby, what's the French for va-va-voom? Thank you for that blast from the past. Sarah, that was fucking great. Hey, Bobby, what's the French for va-va-voom? Nathan says, Johnny, if you could put 3 people through a table, who would they be and why? Well, number 1, you, because I've been threatening to do it for years, so it wouldn't feel right if I put 3 other people through a table. Number 2... Through a table. Tommy Robinson. Because I just think he'd be lying there like with his stupid fucking red face. Sorry, Stephen Yaxley Lennon. He'd get tabled. And 3 people through a table. 3 people. Yeah. Alan Smith says Trump's on his last legs. It might finish him off. Yeah, fair enough. Can we do Robinson 3 times? No, twice max, because I've also got to put Nathan through a table. This is Tom Lewin says, Tommy's so small, you could put him through a Sylvanian family table. Save on money. Yeah, very good. Or put him through a table at a milkshake joint. Because then we can pelt him with milkshakes. Hey, Bobby, what's the French for va-va-voom? Nathan says, honoured to be in such august company. Look, I put you in a table like at a different time in a different place. I'm not trying to sully your reputation here. Ice King! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Getting rid of all the beautiful snow and ice. That took me ages. I used to be able to do quite a good Ice King. No, I can't now. Well, okay. Maybe not that long. But only because I'm so good at it. Hey, Bobby. That's... Oh no, that's going to be in my head. Oh, Williams! Fuck yeah, I'd put him through a table. Oh my god. Yes. String Theory Instruments says, well, this has been lovely, but I'm due back to being significantly overworked for another 4 hours. Toodles all. Take care. I hope the rest of the day goes okay, despite the significant overworking. Oh, Williams through a table. He looks so indignant. Lovely. But hey, Bobby, what's the French for va-va-voom is going to be in my head now. Like, look, darling, it's Johnny Ringo. I haven't done that much, possibly because I couldn't talk for most of a week. Dum doo doo dum doo 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 doo. House large window. House large window. House large window. Fuck yeah. Boomus Die says, Johnny, my friend was at a Mariners game in LA and his daughter, 10, caught a foul ball. He was shocked. She barehand caught a ricochet and everyone clapped. That sounds fucking amazing. Good on her. Another one that haunts me, but is a much more niche advert, says Sarah, is, Josh, Dad's found your scooter. Oh, I don't remember that. Sweet. Right, friends, I'm going to sort of do this bit of wall, but then unfortunately I need to wrap this stream up before I go on another rant and say something I'm going to regret. It's been lovely. It's been lovely talking about Adventure Time together. Adventure Time's great, and I love it. And it was really fun being in the treehouse. And cleaning that up and getting to see that location that I've watched so much. And now we're here at Pizza Sassy's. This level I'm not really enjoying as much at all. But we've done 86% of it, which is pretty good. So yeah, anyway. Boing. Boing. Yes, that words. Words are difficult. Yes. Bye-bye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I certainly did. I'm going to be streaming on Platform 32 tomorrow with Ian Higton, my former colleague from Eurogamer. We're going to be doing some PUBG Battlegrounds duos. Oh, I'm not streaming on the channel on Thursday, unfortunately. But then there'll be fresh episodes of Pressing Chiodini this weekend. Playthrough of Alan Wake 2 will continue because I am feeling better and I can actually do my job again. I have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/Johnny Chiodini. If you're willing and able to support me directly through that, it really does make a difference. But also I just want to say thank you for being here and chatting and being nice and being lovely and all that good stuff. And look out for a Just Giving page so I can buy a suit of armor. Bye-bye!